Oh, my lord, thanks for helping me earlier. Without you, I would have lost a few teeth back there. Come closer, you two. Take a look at our selection of wares. The mule will show them to you.
Who gave you permission to speak to me?
Oh, I beg your pardon, my lord. I did not mean to offend you. I just wanted to help the Night's Watch.
Listen, peddler. Some of the wildlings I confronted just recently were armed with steel blades. That seemed a bit strange, because wildlings do not forge steel, so these weapons must come from our side of the wall. And then I happen upon your traveling shop here.
I've nothing to do with that, my lord. I would never do such a thing.
Maybe
I
selling
have my merchants
the
honored
blades
to
to those
uphold.
guys.
That's right, and you do well to remember that. You can stay 1 or 2 more days to sell the locals what they need, nothing more. When you're finished, go back to the south. If I hear that you've strayed further north, or have overstayed your welcome, I'll find you.
Yes, my lord. I swear. I'll leave as soon as I'm done.
What do you have? Oh, flask. Nice. What do you have here? Potion. No, what is the... How many rings can I have? 2. Nice.
Why, it's Moors. I wasn't expecting to meet you here.
Would you shut up?
You've taken your vow so recently, your words still hang in the air, Patrick.
Please, Moors, you know the Lord Commander turns a
Oh,
blind
look
eye
at
to
that
this
woman.
sort of thing.
Bang, bang.
Just look at the poor bugger. All of your fellow watchmen are dead. You know how it is. He needs to pick up his spirits.
I can speak for myself, Walder. Moors, would you care to join in our discussion?
I don't know much about you, Patrick. I hear you used to be into smuggling.
I don't really want to talk about that, Moors.
Don't be shy, you're amongst brothers here. You've probably
Yeah, you
seen
can tell
plenty
me
of interesting
everything.
things in your life. Tell us.
First of all, I was not a smuggler.
Weren't your crimes what led you to take the black?
Very well. If you really want to know, like half the men at the wall, I was once a farmer with fertile lands and a family. Then one day, I lost everything. I was out hunting for stag, and when I returned home, there was nothing but smouldering ruins left. The wildlings were raiding along the coast, and it led them right to my home.
Oh.
My wife, she wasn't the type to let herself be pushed around by anyone. If you saw what they did to her...
7 hells. Every last one of those wildling monsters deserves to
Right
die.
there.
All I had left was my warhammer. I found it while marching with the Starks during the rebellion. All I could do was take my boat and follow the scum across the Bay of Seals. Once I got to the other side of the wall, it was easier than I'd expected. They probably thought they were out of harm's way, and they were careless. They didn't even try to cover their tracks. When I finally caught up with them, It was dark out. The swine were getting drunk on what they'd stolen from me. So I waited for my moment. After a while, most of them could no longer stand. And that's when I went for them. First, I killed the watchman. But then one of their men saw me and cried out. It became a bloodbath. The drink had made them slow of foot and awkward. It made it easy for
Of
me.
course, they were drunk.
I don't know how long the killing lasted. When it was over, I was covered in blood, wounds, my clothes slashed to shreds. I said to myself, Pat, you're a dead man. Might as well let the cold take you. I let myself drift off. When I opened my eyes, I was in Castle Black. I had been picked up by rangers who'd discovered the camp. It took me a month to heal. In that time, I was accused of everything by the Brothers of the Night's Watch, smuggling, being a wildling, and I just couldn't convince otherwise. So, as soon as I was able to walk again, I was given the choice. Take the black or the noose.
You suffered an injustice, but you had the right of it to join us, brother. You have a new family now.
Incredible. I didn't know a killer like you was one of our recruits.
What about you, Walder? How did you get to the wall?
Let me think about it for a minute. Where to begin?
I'll leave you now.
Yeah, I don't
Walder,
want to know more.
I'll turn a blind eye this time, but don't linger here too much.
We'll have another round and then we're off, I promise.
Cook.
Out of my kitchen. I've enough troubles without having to clean up after the likes of you.
A secondary quest, let me see. Secondary quest, I have to get out of here.
Out of my kitchen.
So downstairs. Downstairs, these stairs.
The Night's Watch. Just a gang of thieves and brigands. That's all they are now.
Well, no one wants to take the oath anymore, do they?
The girls seem to trust her. She knows her heart.
Dill tomato.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a girl, a newcomer to Molestown. You haven't seen her in the area?
I haven't moved for over an hour. And aside from Halls, I haven't seen much.
And you? What are you doing here? Why are you camping out in front of this door?
It's a sorry tale, Halls. We found one of our men in this room earlier. His chest was ripped open and his heart ripped out. Work of a wildling, if you ask me. Looks like a slaughterhouse in here.
A wildling in Molestown? I don't believe it. We would have heard word by now if wildlings had been spotted.
We'll see. The old bear has sent an officer to investigate this matter. You best be on your way. The area's sealed off until we get new orders.
I see. Good luck.
Fish still ain't fresh.
Bran.
May the stranger take me. A crow, this far from its home?
It's the butcher. Mind yourself with that one.
Of course. But we could say this is our territory. We don't approve of strangers stomping around here.
Silence your tongue, Ben. You trying to get us killed? What should we do, my lord?
What are you doing here?
We're here on business. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Do you think you can easily fool me? I know the both of you. So spill your secrets before I make spill something else of yours.
Please, we're only carrying a few goods to help out our friends.
Smuggled goods. A girl came through here recently. Did you see her?
If a lass had come through here, we'd have noticed it, my lord. Sorry, we've seen nothing.
You chose the wrong day to smuggle.
Take pity on us, my lord. We don't want to fight.
You should have thought of that earlier.
We won't be cowed by the likes of you.
That's what you're gonna see. Oh my god. He didn't drink. Oh my god, I have to talk with this woman.